Well, look what we have here. Another YouTuber throwing in the towel and selling their ranch. I guess the grass isn't always greener on the other side. I mean, who knew that making videos could be such a taxing endeavor? It's almost like they thought this was a walk in the park. Not a slog through the mud. Get ready for some melodrama that's probably more overhyped than a toad in a tuxedo. I'm here to dissect this masterpiece of self-pity and see if it's worth the time, or if it stinks worse than my bog after a rainstorm. So grab your popcorn, or whatever you kids eat these days, and let's dive into this emotional roller coaster. And hey, if you enjoy my delightful grumpiness, don't forget to subscribe and like, because apparently that's what we do now. Let's get to it.
You like the dramatic chair entrance? Yeah, it's a YouTuber thing. Hey, I'm going to...
A dramatic chair entrance, really? What is this? A soap opera? I can't believe we've reached the point where sitting down is a theatrical event. Next, they'll be adding a spotlight and a dramatic score just for someone plopping into a chair. It's like they think we're all just waiting with bated breath for the next big reveal. Spoiler alert. We're not. Just sit down and get to the point already.
I'm going to retire. And I'm going to sell the resort property. You saw that in the title of this video. You probably assumed they were clickbait. They are not. Unfortunately. Well, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. And I'll explain. But yeah, not clickbait. And I want to explain, but I want to start more from the beginning. So for those who don't know, I think it'll make more sense. I am a YouTuber, and I've been a YouTuber for a long time. I actually started this channel in 2007. That was right around the time when YouTube was bought by Google. And back then, YouTube was totally different. You could not get famous on YouTube. You could not get an audience on YouTube. You could not make money on it on YouTube. There were not ads. I started a channel just because I liked it.
Huh? The good old days when YouTube was just a wild west of cat videos and random rants. No ads, no influencers, just pure unfiltered chaos. It's almost nostalgic, isn't it? Now it's all about chasing views and sponsorships. I can't help but feel a bit sorry for these new YouTubers who think they're going to strike gold overnight. Back then, you had to actually be interesting to get noticed, not just slap on a flashy thumbnail and hope for the best. What a time to be alive, or, just a toad in the woods.
I liked it. I wasn't trying to get famous, I just thought it was cool. And I would share videos with my friends. They look like this. That was my Corvette. We just did dumb stuff and filmed it and sent it to each other. And then YouTube rolled out with ads and said, you can make money if you click this button. So I clicked, yep, turn on the ads. That's cool. And no big deal. But I, a broke college student at this time, started making some money. Every morning I'd wake up and look at my phone, and I did this like in bed. Like it was the first thing I did. I would like sleepy eyes. Whoa, 12 cents last night. I made 12 cents while I was asleep. Not bad. Whoa, 7 cents last night. Cool. Whoa, 24 cents? That was a big night. And it was fun. I thought it was so cool. And then everything changed. My little brother found a baby deer, and he took it home and gave it to my little sister, who bottle fed and raised this baby deer. She raised it alongside my family's black lab, and they became really good friends.
Now we're getting into the heartwarming territory with a baby deer and a black lab. This is either going to be a charming tale or a recipe for disaster. I can already picture the chaos. 1 minute they're frolicking in the yard, and the next, the deer's trying to eat the dog's food. It's like a nature documentary gone wrong, but hey, at least it's not another boring rant about algorithms or sponsorships. I'll give credit where it's due. This could be the most interesting thing to happen in this video so far.
Really good friends. And one day she filmed what they always do. They just would play. And so she filmed them, and they're playing in the front yard with a soccer ball. And she showed me the video, and it was super cute. And I was like, hey, I make a few cents every night. So if you want, I can upload this to my channel. And because back then, no one knew there was any money on YouTube. Like, no one had any idea. But I was like, I have a channel. It's already making money. Like, a year. I told her this video could make like $50 and I'll split it with you. And she was like, sweet, do it. And so I uploaded it. And then one morning I wake up sleepy-eyed, look at my phone, and I'm like, does that say $7? I made
$7. Now we're talking. That's practically a fortune for a sleepy-eyed college student. It's like finding a gold nugget in your cereal. I can just imagine the excitement. Whoa, I'm rich. Time to buy a pack of gum. It's funny how a few bucks can feel like a jackpot when you're scraping by. This is the kind of relatable moment that makes you realize how far YouTube has come. Now, if only that deer had known it was destined for viral fame, it could charged for appearances.
I made $7 last night, and then I'm like, that says $700. That freaking video made $700 in one night. And I was hooked. I already was obsessed with YouTube before I could make money on it. And then when I made $700, at this time I was a veterinary student. I was in vet school, super broke at that time. And so I started filming every cute animal I could find. Here's a hawk. Oh, badass. That video was terrible, as were all the other ones. None of them went viral. I didn't know at the time. Now I know you can't just make a viral video happen. I thought I could because I had done it before, but I realized it's like an unplanned thing that actually goes viral, not a planned thing. And so I couldn't do it. And finally I was like, screw this. I'm just going to make videos of things I like. And so I started Demolition Ranch to make gun videos. That was in 2011, so I was still in vet school at this time. I made some gun reviews, some like comparison videos. I did some tests, like nothing crazy. Until a buddy and me were like, let's take all the birdshot out of a shotgun.
Oh, here we go. Taking all the birdshot out of a shotgun. Now that sounds like a recipe for chaos. I can already picture the scene. Two guys thinking they're the next big thing in YouTube entertainment. Probably while wearing safety goggles and grinning like fools. It's the kind of reckless curiosity that either leads to viral gold or a trip to the ER. I can't help but admire the audacity. Sometimes you just have to blow things up to get noticed, right?
Shotgun shell and fill it up with weird things and fire that and see what it does. Custom homemade shotgun shells. That went viral. It was crazy. And I'd been making videos for a while before that happened. So there was a big gap, like years in between dog vs. deer, custom homemade shotgun shell. And I started getting subscribers, and it was crazy. And then another year went by, and I had another viral video. And then 6 months later, another viral video. And by 2013, I'm out of vet school at this time, and I have more free time because I'm not a student anymore. And I was like, I'm going to actually put some effort into these videos and make the videos good. And so I started like working harder on them and making them good. And that, of course, made them grow even more. So we started getting more subscribers and more views, and it started taking off. And then in 2014, I started Vet Ranch because I'm a veterinarian and I do really cool stuff there, and I thought people would like to see it. And they did, and that started growing. And then I was thinking, well, I do a bunch of other cool stuff, like car stuff, and I build things, and I like fixing up houses. I'll put all that on the Off the Ranch channel because it's off the Demolition Ranch and off the Vet Ranch.
Oh, the classic YouTube strategy, spinning off channels like it's a family tree. Demolition Ranch, Vet Ranch, and now Off the Ranch. It's like a reality show with too many spin-offs. I can't blame him, though. If you've got a knack for fixing things and a love for animals, why not share it all? Just imagine the chaos of trying to keep all those channels straight. It's like juggling chainsaws while riding a unicycle. But hey, if it keeps the views coming and the dollars rolling in, more power to him.
Ranch and Off the Vet Ranch, it's a perfect idea. And then that channel took off. And then pretty soon Demolition Ranch gets on the same level as all the other big gun channels that I had always been watching. I never thought I would get to their level. I didn't even plan to. It just kind of happened that now I'm up here with all these channels that I revered. And that was crazy. And then it kept going, and it passed everyone. And we became the largest firearms channel on YouTube. And then Vet Ranch became the largest veterinary channel on YouTube. And then Off the Ranch just kept growing as well, and it was crazy. And we surpassed every single goal, aspiration, or even dream I ever had, even idea. I never even had an idea this would happen. And we just passed it all. And it was awesome. Super fun. When you're doing really good on YouTube, you're your own boss, you make a good income, everyone tells you you're awesome. It feels good. So we kept on going for years and years and years and years. And so now I'm like, why am I still doing it?
The classic existential crisis of a YouTuber. After years of success, he's suddenly questioning his purpose. It's like winning the lottery and then wondering why you still have to pay taxes. I mean, what more do you want? You're living the dream, making videos, and everyone's singing your praises. But I guess when you're on top, The only way to go is down, or at least sideways into a new venture. It's a wild ride, and I can't help but chuckle at the irony. Welcome to the roller coaster of content creation.
Why am I still doing this? I love YouTube. I've loved it. But I've surpassed every goal I've ever had with it. And my wife and I realized recently, and it sounds stupid to say we realized, but we really did. We realized our kids are getting old really fast. And they're not going to be in our house a whole lot longer. And that's hit us real hard. And I know that in the next few years, when all of our kids leave our house and we're empty nesters, I'm not going to look back and say, I wish I made more YouTube videos. I'm going to look back and say, I'm glad I slowed down a little bit and looked around. And so I want to slow down and I want to look around. I'm wound up pretty tight. I'm always thinking, I'm always doing stuff, as you guys who have been watching for 18 years probably know. And so I don't think...
Here we go, the classic I need to slow down moment. It's like a rite of passage for content creators. After years of hustling, they suddenly realize they've been running on a hamster wheel, and now they want to take a breather. I get it. Life's too short to be glued to a screen 24/7. But let's be real. How many times have we heard this? It's like a broken record. Still, I can't help but respect the guy for wanting to enjoy life a bit more. Maybe he'll finally take that long overdue vacation, or at least a nap.
And so I don't think I can half do YouTube. So I'm gonna completely quit. I'm nervous. I'm sad because I love it. I'm sad. And I'm freaking out. But overall, I'm really excited. Yeah, we're ending a chapter that's been a great chapter. And we're going to start another one, and I don't know what that looks like. The resort being for sale is actually the reason that I'm having to make the whole video about me quitting YouTube, is because I hadn't really planned on saying that yet, because I just decided it a week ago. It just clicked in my brain that this is something I need to do. But we did list the resort for sale a few days ago, and you guys instantly saw the resort online and we're like, is this real? Is this a scam? What's going on here? And so I need to tell you the truth and tell you what's going on. But it is for sale. If it sells, great. That'll make retirement.
So, the resort is officially on the market. That's a big move. It's like he's trading in his YouTube fame for a real estate adventure. I can't help but wonder what kind of buyers he's expecting. Are they looking for a vacation spot or just a place to film their own viral videos? It's a gamble, but if it sells, he might just cash in big time. I mean, who wouldn't want to own a piece of YouTube history? It's like buying a slice of internet fame, just with more paperwork and fewer cat videos.
That'll make retirement even easier. If it doesn't sell, great. I probably will keep working on it, just without a camera in my hand. Also, I do want to say, if you do have an Airbnb reservation for Love Shack or Freedom House or Farmhouse, don't worry, you're safe. It's going to take a long time to change ownership of this place. And so we are for sure good through the summer. After that, I'm not sure how it's going to work. But throughout the summer, probably through August, your reservations are safe. Please don't cancel them. Actually, book more if you'd like, because they're also operational. Tiny House, we're still about to open that one up. So, and then also camping. We're going to have camping pretty soon out here. And so those are all still good. Everything's still operational. I will still be out here working all summer. Guests are still going to be out here all summer. It's just the videos that are going to stop. That's it. So for those who have been here for 1 month or 18 years, thanks for being part of it.
A heartfelt thank you at the end. Now that's a nice touch. It's like the cherry on top of this emotional roller coaster. After all the ups and downs, he's taking a moment to appreciate the audience that's been along for the ride. It's a reminder that behind all the viral videos and big numbers, there's a community that's been built over the years. I can't help but feel a bit nostalgic myself. It's like watching a friend close a chapter and move on to the next adventure. Here's hoping he finds whatever it is he's looking for. Just don't forget to send us a postcard from the next chapter.
Thanks for being part of the ride. And I don't think I'm coming back. I think I'm done. I think I'm going to fade from the limelight and see what I'm like not as a YouTuber. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm too young to stop working. I just want to stop working as a YouTuber. I might be a veterinarian again. I still have my license. I know this is a shock since you just came and you see that I'm quitting and I'm like, later, I'm never coming back. You are in luck because I'm not leaving right now. I still need to do some stuff. I need to tie up some loose ends. We have a few companies we're working with that I need to finish out some contracts with. I want to finish the Hummer build before I leave.
The classic I am not leaving just yet move. It's like saying you're quitting a job, but still sticking around to finish that one last project. I get it. You can't just walk away from a Hummer build. That's like leaving a puzzle half finished. It's nice to see he wants to wrap things up properly instead of just ghosting everyone. It shows a bit of responsibility, even if he's ready to step back from the spotlight. Let's hope that Hummer build is as epic as it sounds.
Before I leave, because I don't like leaving that thing half finished, because it's close. There's a few things I'm going to do. So we will still be making videos for 2 months. But we are winding down. Plus, I want to make sure we have time to find places for my crew to go here. Because I love these guys. They've been working with me for a long time. And we got to figure out what they're doing. We still have lots of stuff to do outside of the videos. But it's going to be getting smaller and smaller without videos. And so we got to figure that out as well. So we have some time. You and I still have some time. Boom. Boom. Demolition Ranch, off the ranch, done. Whew. Thanks for watching. I do love you. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm not leaving yet. 2-minute warning, then we're going home. Do not make me tell you again. Get your shoes on.
Well, that was a wild ride. If by wild you mean presented with all the enthusiasm of a sloth on sedatives, there we had another YouTuber waving goodbye while dramatically dealing with the torn fabric of their ranch dreams. The melodrama was palpable, and I've seen more thrilling plots in the world of Moss. If you thought I'd be impressed by someone lamenting over their tough life of filming videos, well, congratulations. You've underestimated my cynicism. My expectations were fully met. This video was overhyped, overacted, and sprinkled with just enough heartwarming syrup to make me gag. Honestly, we're talking bigger swings than a beaver trying to dance ballet, but to give credit where it's due, there was a glimmer of charm with that baby deer and black lab scene, though I half expected it to end in utter chaos. And as for the $7, well, that's a classic. Finding a few bucks is like stumbling upon a toad in the woods, rare but not life-changing. So, what's the final verdict? It was heart-tugging, but not heart-stopping. Sure, the guy might find some peace away from the camera, and good on him. But let's face it, the real subject here is how we keep feeding the cycle of I quit. Wait, not yet. Just like a freshly caught fish, we relish the drama, but might consider it less delicious after the first few bites. Remember, sweetlings, depth is for the ocean. Not the videos we binge on, so if my grumpy commentary sat well with you, give that like button a poke and subscribe to witness more of my Toadally Unimpressed reactions. Otherwise, you might just find yourself lost in the bogs of mediocrity, something I've been trying to escape my whole life. Cheers!